1967 was a year when country music felt tender, restless, and full of heart. Hidden among the chart toppers were songs that slipped through the cracks yet stayed with anyone who heard them. From Connie Smith's Quiet Devotion to Tammy Wynette's Growing Fire, these forgotten gems still echo across time. Here are 10 country songs from 1967 that deserve to be remembered. Number 10. Sam's Place by Buck Owens.
There's a place down the street
Starting off our list is a lively tune that carried Buck Owens deeper into the Bakersfield sound that fans loved. Released in 1967 under Capitol Records, the song reached #1 on the country charts but faded from today's radio playlists.
There's old Hoochie Coochie Hattie. She comes from Cincinnati.
It told the playful story of a crowded hangout full of characters and simple pleasures. Behind the scenes, the recording almost never happened because Buck was touring non-stop and nearly skipped the studio date. Listeners first heard it blasting through jukeboxes and roadside diners where the rhythm made toes tap without hesitation. For truckers on the highway, it became the upbeat companion that kept them moving.
There's old Shimmy shaking Tina.
Even though Buck is remembered for bigger hits, this song helped define the joyful side of his music. It reminds fans that country music's soul is found not only in heartache, but also in the everyday moments that bring people together. Number 9. The Shoe Goes on the Other Foot Tonight by Marty Robbins.
How long did you think you could go on hurting me?
This charming but often overlooked single from Marty Robbins arrived in 1967 on Columbia Records and reached the top 10. It told a clever story about tables turning in a troubled romance, showcasing Marty's smooth vocal style.
'Cause the shoe goes on the other foot tonight.
The twist that few fans know is that Robbins recorded the song during a brief break while filming a Western movie. He rushed into the studio wearing his costume boots, delivered the vocal in a single take, and hurried back to the set. On the radio, listeners enjoyed the sly humor and the classic shuffle rhythm that captured the feel of a Saturday night dance.
You must think there's wings upon your shoe.
Couples heard their own relationships echoed in the lyrics, which made the song memorable even if it slipped from heavy rotation over the decades. Among Marty's many hits, this forgotten cut still stands out for its simple storytelling and the good nature that Robbins brought to every performance. Number 8. If I Kiss You, Will You Go Away by Lynn Anderson.
My mother used to play. You're so...
This underrated gem marked Lynn Anderson's early climb toward country stardom. Released in 1967 by Chart Records, the song nearly cracked the top 5, but later vanished behind her bigger hits. Written by her mother, Liz Anderson,
If I kiss you, will you go?
it carried a blend of teasing humor and honest frustration that listeners instantly recognized. Lynn recorded it after a long night performing at a Nashville club, and her relaxed, slightly weary voice gave the song its charm. Fans first heard it drifting from transistor radios on back porches where women nodded knowingly at the lyrics. Younger listeners enjoyed its playful mood and Lynn's graceful delivery.
If I kiss you, will you go away?
Though she would become one of the most successful female artists in country history, this tune helped shape the confident sound that defined her career. Today, it stands as a reminder of the spark she brought to the genre long before she reached the top. Number 7. Your Tender Loving Care by Buck Owens and the Buckaroos.
Ship to sail the ocean.
Returning to our list with another often forgotten entry, Buck Owens delivered this heartfelt ballad in 1967 under Capitol Records. It climbed high on the charts yet rarely appears on modern playlists. During production, Buck had been experimenting with a slightly softer tone, and this song became his most gentle recording of that year.
Summer needs to
A surprising fact is that Don Rich's harmony vocal was nearly left out due to a technical issue, but the engineers fixed it just in time. Fans experienced the song late at night on AM radio, where its warm harmonies blended beautifully with static and darkness. Couples slow danced in living rooms and barns alike, letting the melody wash over them.
I ain't so long and old.
Though Buck is celebrated for his upbeat hits, this tender tune captured a quieter side that deserves more attention. It remains a graceful reminder that Bakersfield music could be soft and emotional without losing its spark. Number 6, I'll Come Runnin' by Connie Smith.
If you ever want a little company, then I'll come.
Connie Smith released this overlooked treasure in 1967 on RCA Victor, delivering one of her most heartfelt performances of the decade. The song brushed the top 20 but became overshadowed by her earlier breakthroughs. It was recorded during a tough period when Smith was balancing motherhood and a demanding touring schedule.
I'm not a bit ashamed to sit here and wait, if that's what I've got.
Her emotional exhaustion produced a beautifully sincere vocal that listeners felt deeply. Fans first heard it on morning radio shows while getting ready for work, and the song offered comfort with its steady promise of devotion. The steel guitar created a sense of longing that stayed with audiences even after the music faded. Although it never reached the heights of her signature hits, this single showed the depth and warmth Connie brought to country music.
And if you'd give me the least little chance, I'd show you my love.
Its legacy lives quietly in the memories of fans who cherished her gentle, faithful approach to storytelling. If these forgotten classics are stirring up old memories, feel free to like this video and subscribe. We share new country countdowns every week for fans who love keeping the golden years alive. Number 5, Paper Mansions by Dottie West.
No paper mansions.
This beautifully crafted single from Dottie West came out in 1967 under RCA Victor. Though it charted modestly, it has faded from most radio stations despite being one of her most thoughtful recordings.
No paper mansion.
The song painted the story of a woman disappointed by empty promises, written with the poetic depth that Dottie was known for. A lesser-known fact is that she was recovering from a cold during the session and insisted on recording anyway because of the song's emotional pull. Listeners first heard it on quiet evenings when the world felt slower and hearts were open.
So don't build me no mansion.
Its gentle guitar and imagery made fans stop what they were doing and simply listen. While Dottie later became famous for her duets and upbeat hits, this song highlighted her strength as a storyteller. It remains a delicate and heartfelt piece that deserves more recognition from country music lovers. Number 4, Something Stupid by Tammy Wynette.
I know I stand in line until you think you.
Before Tammy Wynette reached her legendary status, she experimented with softer, more pop-influenced songs. Her 1967 version of Something Stupid, released on Epic Records, never gained much attention as it was overshadowed by the massive success of the Sinatra recording.
And though it's just a line to you, for me it's true and never.
Tammy recorded it during her earliest sessions when she was still refining her sound. A fun fact is that she almost did not cut the song because she worried listeners would compare her to bigger pop voices. Fans who heard it at the time enjoyed a fresh tenderness in her tone. especially while listening on portable record players in kitchens and bedrooms.
The time is right, your perfume fills my head, the stars get red and all.
Though it lacks the fame of her later classics, this forgotten track reveals a singer discovering her emotional range. It remains a fascinating snapshot of Tammy's early career and the subtle power she would soon bring to country music. Number 3. Walk Through This World With Me by George Jones.
Where I go, share.
This moving ballad became a major hit for George Jones in 1967 under Musicor Records, but slowly slipped from modern playlists. The song expressed a deep longing for steady love and companionship, delivered with George's unmistakable emotional richness.
Come take my hand and walk through.
A piece of trivia many fans do not know is that Jones reportedly cried during one of the takes, overwhelmed by memories of his own broken relationships. Listeners first experienced the song on late-night broadcasts when the roads were quiet and headlights stretched across the darkness. For couples navigating life's storms, the lyrics offered hope and reassurance.
Come take my hand.
Though George is remembered for many iconic songs, this one held a special place for fans who admired his vulnerability. Its legacy endures through the quiet strength it brought to country radio during a year of powerful storytelling. Number 2, I Don't Want to Play House by Tammy Wynette.
And I watched our little girl.
This heartbreaking single arrived in 1967 on Epic Records and quickly climbed to number 1, yet it is often forgotten beneath Tammy Wynette's larger hits. The song told the painful story of a child witnessing her parents' collapsing marriage.
Cause I heard him name again. And
During the recording session, Tammy connected so deeply with the lyrics that she reportedly had to pause between takes. Fans first heard the song on family radios during evening hours when households were settling down. The raw innocence of the child's voice in the storyline touched listeners who knew the weight of domestic struggles. Though Tammy went on to become a defining figure in country music,
I know it can't be fun.
this early hit showed her unmatched ability to convey emotional truth. It remains one of her most powerful performances and a reminder of the real stories that shaped country music in the late 1960s. Number 1. Gentle on My Mind by Glen Campbell.
It's knowing that your door is always open and your path is...
Topping our list is one of Glen Campbell's earliest masterpieces. Released in 1967 under Capitol Records, the song gained modest attention before becoming a cultural phenomenon. It told a story of freedom, wandering, and bittersweet love in a way that resonated with young and old listeners.
It's just knowing that the world will not be cursing or forgetting.
A lesser-known fact is that Glen initially recorded it just for fun after hearing John Hartford perform it. Once fans discovered it on the radio, the song spread like wildfire through college campuses, coffee shops, and dusty highways. Its graceful melody and poetic lyrics created a feeling of movement that captured the spirit of the late 1960s.
I dip my cup of soup back from a gurgling, crackling cauldron and...
Although it later won major awards, its earliest days remain a quieter chapter of Glen's career. For many, this song represents the gentle nostalgia of a world that moved a little slower and felt a little lighter. If you enjoyed revisiting these forgotten treasures, feel free to like this video and subscribe for more country classics every week. And there you have it, 10 forgotten songs from 1967 that helped shape the sound of a changing country landscape. These were the tunes that lived on car radios, in kitchen record players, and across quiet evenings when music felt like a friend. Thank you for joining us on this trip back in time. Next up, be sure to watch our countdown of 1968 country songs that carried the genre into a bold new chapter. Until then, keep the memories close, keep the music warm, and keep celebrating the golden years of country.